I'm reading from the Book of Ezra, and I'm reactivating the decrees that the king spoke in YahuShuah's name for us now. The decrees concerning the house of Elohim of Jerusalem, Yahuah. The decrees of King Koresh. Let the house be built in the place where they brought offerings, and its foundation strongly laid. Its height 60 cubits, its width 60 cubits. 3 rows of heavy stones and 1 row of new timber. Let the expenses be paid from the sovereign's house. And let the gold and silver utensils of the house of Elohim, which Nebuchadnezzar took from the Hekel, which is in Jerusalem, and brought to Babel, be returned and go to the Hekel, which is in Jerusalem, to its place, and deposit them in the house of Elohim. The decree of King Darius. Now Tetnai, governor beyond the river, and Setzer Bozenai, and your companions, the officials beyond the river, stay away from there. Leave the work of this house of Elohim alone. Let the governor of the Yahudim and the elders of the Yahudim build this house of Elohim on its place. And I make a decree as to what you should do for the elders of these Yahudim, for the building of this house of Elohim. Let the exact expense be paid to these men from the sovereign's resources, out of the taxes beyond the river, so that they are not stopped. And whatever they need, both young bulls and lambs for the burnt offerings of the Elohim of heaven, wheat, salt, wine, and oil, according to the request of the priests who are in Jerusalem, let it be given them day by day without fail, so that they bring pleasing offerings to the Elohim of heaven, and pray for the life of the sovereign and his sons. And I make a decree that whoever changes this word, let a timber be pulled from his house, and let it be impaled, hanged on it. And let this house be made a dunghill, and let his house be made a dunghill because of this. And Elohim, who has caused his name to dwell there, does overthrow any sovereign or people who put their hand to change, to destroy this house of Elohim, which is in Jerusalem. I, Darius, make the decree, let it be done promptly. The decree of Artaxerxes. And this is the copy of the letter that sovereign Artaxerxes gave Ezra the priest, the scribe, a scribe in the words of the commands of Yahuah and of his laws to Israel. Artaxerxes, sovereign of sovereigns, to Ezra the priest, a perfect scribe of the law of the Elohim of heaven. And now, I make a decree that all those of the people of Israel, and the priests and Levites in my reign, who volunteer to go up to Jerusalem, go with you. Since you are being sent by the sovereign and his 7 counselors to inquire about Yehudah and Jerusalem with regard to the law of your Elohim, which is in your hand, and to bring the silver and gold which the sovereign and his counselors have voluntarily given to the Elohim of Israel, whose dwelling is in Jerusalem. And all the silver and gold that you find in all the province of Babel, along with the gift of the people and the priest, voluntarily given for the house of their Elohim in Jerusalem. Therefore, with this silver, promptly buy bulls, rams, lambs, with their grain offerings and their drink offerings, and offer them on the altar of the house of your Elohim in Jerusalem. And whatever seems good to you and your brothers to do with the rest of the silver and the gold, do it according to the desire of your Elohim. And the utensils that are given to you for the service of the house of your Elohim, put back before the Elohim of Jerusalem. And the rest of the needs for the house of your Elohim, which falls to you to give from the sovereign's treasure house. And I, Artaxerxes, the sovereign, do make a decree to all the treasurers who are beyond the river, that whatever Ezra the priest, the scribe of the law of the Elohim of heaven, does ask of you, let it be done promptly. Up to 100 talents of silver, and up to 100 cores of wheat, and up to 100 baths of wine, and up to 100 baths of oil and salt without reckoning. Whatever is commanded by the Elohim of heaven, let it be diligently done for the house of the Elohim of heaven. For why should there be wrath against the reign of the sovereign and his sons? We further inform you that there is no authority to impose tax, excise, or toll on any of the priests and Levites, singers, gatekeepers, Nethinim, and servants of this house of Elohim. And you, Ezra, according to the wisdom of your Elohim that is in your hand, appoint magistrates and judges to judge all the people who are beyond the river, all such as know the laws of your Elohim, and teach those who do not know them. And whoever does not know the law of your Elohim and the law of the sovereign, let judgment be promptly executed on him, whether it be death, banishment, or confiscation of goods, or imprisonment. This has been the reactivation of Yahuah in YahuShuah's name for this house.
We thank you for tuning in. This is the reactivation of the decrees of the 3 Persian kings. For we've asked the Father, Yahuah Elohim in the heavens, maker of heaven and earth, that the decrees be reactivated and through the name of YahuShuah for Michael and Ruth Dunn, who has walked in his way and in the Torah to build the spiritual house. Then now we build the physical, natural house in the earth for all people to be blessed and have. Thank you. In YahuShuah's name, so be it.